Hey everyone, Zenith Nevers here to help you find a life that's full of happiness and purpose. Today I want to teach you an exercise that when used regularly will greatly change the amount of happiness, mental strength, and focus in your life. It's all about observing your breath. And I don't mean observing your breath, but for some of you, please observe. Yeah. Welcome back. As I mentioned, today is all about observing the breath. I'm going to teach you an exercise that will greatly influence your happiness, mental strength, focus, among many other beneficial attributes. It's been a cornerstone in my life for over 2 decades, and it's called mindful breathing meditation. Meditation can be done by almost anyone, virtually anywhere, regardless of religion, dogma, or any belief system you subscribe. Its attributes and benefits are endless, but go ahead and check out some of them right now.
Here's just 6 of the many reasons why you should meditate. The first benefit is that it physically changes your brain. A study conducted in 2011 at Harvard by a Dr. Sarah Lazar found that meditating for just 8 weeks increases brain size in 3 beneficial areas. The left hippocampus, which is responsible for your ability to learn as well as your ability to retain information. The posterior cingulate cortex, which is involved in your ability to control how your mind wanders, and the temporal parietal junction, which is responsible for empathy and compassion. Meditation doesn't only grow good parts of your brain. The same study also found that after 8 weeks of meditation, there were also decreases in cell volume of the amygdala, which is responsible for fear, stress, and anxiety. The second benefit of meditation is that it reduces bad emotions. To further expand on the last point we just made, there have been numerous studies dedicated to the influence meditation makes on stress, depression, and anxiety. Now, stress isn't inherently bad for you. In fact, a little bit of stress is actually healthy for you. However, too much stress is bad, and it can cause serious health problems. A study in 2004 showed that meditation helps you better manage stress, as well as dramatically decreases the negative side effects it has on you. A recent study published in the JAMA Internal Medicine by Professor William Kyunkin worked with people who suffered from depression. Kyunkin found that mindful meditation helped people, quote, as much as commonly prescribed antidepressant drugs. People undergoing the study had a 31% less chance of relapsing into depression. A similar study in 2014 managed by Dr. Elizabeth Hodge worked with people with general anxiety disorder, and she found that meditating for just 8 weeks dramatically reduced the anxiety symptoms. And if all those studies still aren't enough to convince you that meditation reduces bad feelings, researchers of Johns Hopkins published a paper in the JAMA Internal Medicine which reviewed over 19,000 meditation studies, and they came to the conclusion that meditation helps ease depression and anxiety. The third benefit of meditation is that it helps you overcome bad habits. The dorsolateral prefrontal cortex is the part of the brain that is responsible for willpower. A study conducted in 2015 found that meditation stimulates growth in this part of your brain. Another study in 2014 conducted by Dr. Sarah Bowen separated a large group of alcoholics into 2 smaller groups. One group was taught mindful meditation, while the other followed your typical 12-step program. They found that only 8% of the participants in the mindful meditation program reported relapsing a year later as compared to 20% in the 12-step program. The fourth benefit of meditation is that it increases your ability to concentrate and focus. A study in 2010 conducted by Dr. Catherine McLean of the University of Southern California, Davis, had subjects perform extremely boring tasks such as looking for small differences in lines. She found that the group who underwent meditation during the study performed significantly better, suggesting that meditation increases your ability to concentrate. Another study performed by the University of Washington by Dr. Levy found that meditation increases the length in which workers are able to concentrate on a single task. The fifth benefit of meditation is that it is extremely healthy. A study performed on older adults at the University of California, Los Angeles, found that meditation decreases the amount of C-reactive proteins in the blood, which directly correlates with the development of heart disease. This same study found that a drop in inflammation in the body was normal after meditation. Another study conducted at the Benson Henry Institute for Mind, Body, and Medicine in Boston looked at a group of hypertension patients. They discovered that with just 3 months of meditation practice, the patients were able to drastically decrease their blood pressure. The most mind-blowing of all studies was conducted in 2010 by Nobel Prize winner Elizabeth Blackburn. She found that meditation had the effect on the body at a genetic level. They found that meditation could protect the length of your telomeres. And for those of you who don't know what a telomere is, short telomeres are a marker for accelerated aging. This is evidence that meditation can protect the length of your telomeres and could possibly slow down aging. And finally, but definitely not the least, the sixth benefit of meditation is why you come to this channel. It makes you happier. A study performed in 2004 by Dr. Richard Davison, he placed electrodes on the heads of monks who were practitioners of meditation for years. He discovered that the monks had 30 times the normal amount of gamma waves, which are associated with intelligence, compassion, self-control, and feelings of happiness in the brain. Another study in 2008 published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology by Professor Barbara Fredrickson stated that the results showed that a meditation practice produced positive emotion that increased over time as you practice it on a daily basis. So it's no surprise that some of our top performers of the world today are now involved in meditation. CEOs, sport teams, and entrepreneurs are all jumping in on the meditation bandwagon.
As you can see, the benefits of meditation are endless. Plus, it's very easy to do and takes little to no time. We need to remember the words of Eckhart Tolle, who said, "A conscious breath, in and out, is a meditation." I'm Zenith Nevers, reminding you to take happiness one breath at a time, and never give up. And cut.
Comment, like, and subscribe.